Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Here's Burrow to throw right away. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
And they go play action now. Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7. Chase, the motion man right. On second down, Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's to his tight end all. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. That's complete right around the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Brown going to be stopped before he can get moving forward, as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Young on 3rd down, escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Bengals drive about to get going. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
That one caught by all, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Burrow. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown! Chase Brown. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're down a couple of scores, 16-0, as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. 2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Right back to Hubbard. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Young's throw caught by Sanders. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Young going to move him around. Young now looking to throw on 2nd down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now here's Young. Eluding the pressure right. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4th down, Young. Flush to his right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Young going to give to Brooks. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Shot, 17.
On third down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Out of the gun, it's Young. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 3 tight ends up front here. Third and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now Burrow on first down. Got a man open. It's Chase. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going? I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll try to throw now. Young. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. Young to throw it. To the left side, he's got Sanders. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice...
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Brooks. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are back within a couple of the lead. Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Bengals drive about to get going. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown to about the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Now Burrow changing things up here.
11.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Running right, here's Brown. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On the handoff, this is Brown. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Now they'll audible to something else.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
On third down, Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown from 17 yards out. And the Bengals will add to their fourth quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a two-score game and a solid lead.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for two so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Young. Escaping the pressure right. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Looking to throw, Young. Eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Young will set to throw. Flush to his right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Looking deep here for Chase. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for Cincinnati. 52 yards. They'll give it here to Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Throwing, Young. Escaping the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now Young. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Young to throw. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. He may go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.